Hey everybody, I'm Ingrid Blackburn and welcome. Today we're going to get a little bit creative. I'm coming to you from my backyard. I love it out here. I figure, you know what? I am always in my craft room. I'm always at the travel desk, planning trips for other people. And I wanted to kind of get outside. It's a gorgeous day. Why not, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share with you today the easiest, and I mean the easiest, way of coloring embossing paste. By the end of this video, you will have mastered just how easy it is to create matching pastes and even other mediums, for maximum impact in your projects. Hey, why not stretch the products that you already own? That's what it's all about. I mean, you might as well get more bang for your buck, right? Now, this video, it goes by really, really quick. So I definitely want you to watch the whole thing. It's cram-packed with great information from the very beginning to the very end. And I think all in all, this whole project took me less than 10 minutes to do, but I think the actual filming, the part that you're going to see, I don't even think it's 4 minutes. It's really quick. So I would love for you to stay tuned. And if you are new to my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because I would love to continue to come back and show you new things. We do some bullet journaling here. We do a lot of techniques. I love techniques. Mixed media, there's a lot of stuff. And I've got some really cool content that's coming up very shortly where I'm going to be blending life with art, right? And so we have some really cool scenic things coming up, and I just want you to be able to see that stuff when it first comes out. Definitely hit the notification bell so that you're notified right away, and I would love to just continue to educate you and build an ongoing relationship with you and our community. Thank you so much for joining us today, and when you get something from this video, be sure to hit a thumbs up as well. Well, let's get to it. So to start, first, you're going to need to secure your favorite stencil securely over some cardstock. I'm using the Dots and Beans stencil by STAMPlorations. And I mean, this is such a super cute stencil, but you can see that I'm securing my card panel actually to the stencil itself because I don't want it to really move. I'm using the Ken Oliver craft mat, which is awesome. It doesn't wrinkle. I mean, it is such a perfect space to use, and it kind of grabs onto your project. So I don't really need to tape my project down. I'm just adding a little bit of tape there to secure the stencil down to the surface, just to kind of keep it in place. You can see here that I've got 3 Catherine Pooler inks, and these rock because they're foam. So you can see there on the bottom, I smushed down some Sandcastle. The middle one is Over Coffee, and that top one is Icing on the Cake. Those are the 3 browns that she currently has as of today. And we're going to use some Dreamweaver embossing paste. Now, this to me is my favorite embossing paste. I've been using it for years. You can see its texture is kind of like buttercream, and you're going to need a palette knife. This technique is super simple. Basically, you're taking your embossing paste with your palette knife and you're going to put it into your ink. Now, if you want, you can also use ink refills to color. You can see that I'm adding just a little tiny bit to each one, and I'm just kind of spreading it around, making sure to get it the shade that I want, always starting with the lightest color first. I'm going to pick that up with my palette knife, bring it over to the project, and just kind of press it through the stencil. So in the positive space of the stencil, which is where you see, the gaps, that is where it's going to deposit. And you can see there, that's kind of the color of coffee ice cream. And then the next color is called Over Coffee. And here, this is a little bit of a darker shade. This is kind of like the medium brown that Catherine has in her line of inks currently. What's really great about the foam pads is because they are foam, they release so much ink at once. And that is really part of the magic sauce of using that type of an ink pad. You can do so many fun things like extra techniques, because if you have the traditional felt pad, like say with the distress inks, you probably need to use the re-inkers because it's going to be a while until you can really pound out that much ink out of that pad. You can see here the Icing on the Cake, and honestly, this is my all-time favorite brown. Did you know that? This is such a gorgeous shade. Look at that. And that's straight from the ink pad. That's not even an ink refill. I mean, how awesome is that? So I've kind of got 3 colors here, kind of like an ombre effect. I mean, I love the variety, and you can see this is all real time. I mean, we haven't even been doing this for 4 minutes yet. This is a super quick project. You can really mass produce a lot of these, and I just love this stencil. It's just kind of that fun coffee background. Now the key when you're using mediums and stencils like this, you can see that I'm actually scraping my stencil down and taking that excess and just kind of spreading it around, trying to get as much as I possibly can from this particular project. You definitely want to clean off your stencil as well as your palette knife immediately, because that will dry. Lift it as straight up as you can, just really quick. Set it to the side to dry or heat set it, and look at that texture. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, come on. This is the kind of stuff that really gets me excited about card making and making handmade cards. Look at that. And I love how the colors kind of blend together, right? So what was your favorite part? Which of the 3 shades is your favorite? I am dying to know. Tell me right now in the comments section for sure. So what did you think? I mean, I wasn't kidding when I said that was totally easy. I mean, I used ink pads. You could use ink refills, you could use gelatos. There's so many different ways that you could actually color your own pastes and mediums. And I know that you will really enjoy really stretching some of the products that you probably have sitting in a drawer. Might as well break them out and put them to good use. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. You took a stencil, you took some existing paste that you already had, and you stretched it with some products that you probably use every single day. Love that. Absolutely love that. Totally easy, and I know that you're going to create some really cool things. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to, like this video, especially if you learned something, and I would love for you to leave me a comment. I definitely comment back. So I would love to build that relationship with you personally. So definitely tell me in the comment section right below whether or not you got something from this video, if you've already done this before, or even better, if you are going to try it. And if you're going to go ahead and try this, whether you've done it before, this is a totally brand new to you thing, do me a favor, take a picture of your project, and I want you to put it on Instagram, and I want you to tag me. Here is my Instagram handle. I've recently changed it, so it is the THECG for Creative Grove Studio. Pretty simple, right? Now, I definitely want you to tag me, and I may be able to share your project in a future video. I hope to see you over at Instagram. I mean, I've got some really cool projects over there. Be sure to heart them if you like them. Leave me a comment. I would love for you to comment and tell me what exactly you like about the project. And you know what? If you're looking to do or to learn something, tell me that too. Leave that for me in the comments. I would love to be able to create content directly related to stuff that you're interested in seeing. That's what it's all about. So thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will catch you next time. Bye.